Driving while you're sick is no fun. I think my kids gave me their colds. It was really bad last night. I took some medication, went to sleep, and I woke up at 7:30. Slept through my alarm and everything, so kind of a slow start to the day, which I hate because since I didn't start the day until like 7:30 something, that means they can, the times on the clock will show that I can drive later, which I don't like to do because parking is really bad. So if they give me a load with really tight delivery time tolerances, I might have to drive later than I want to tonight. I think last night was the worst of the illness, but we shall see. Yeah. Ugh. Alright, so there's some ducks in the pond. Let's see if I can get a still shot, because there we go. They haven't begun unloading me yet, though. I am untarped and unsecured, ready to be unloaded. They signed my paperwork and pulled me to where I'm at right now, or told me to park here. So they should be unloading shortly. Yesterday I thought they would send me to the steel coil place, which would bring me back towards St. Louis, but as with the Fort Smith load, this one took me like 174 miles north to get a load and bring it back. So I get short mile pay, and we'll see where I go from here. I mean, I would say I'm going to the steel coil place again, but who knows? I'm totally wrong when I guess these things, so I'm going to stop. Still shaky. Maybe that's... It's, what is it, December 8th? I just got a cold, but it's horrendous. Trying to do any type of concentration or work outside when you got a head cold, it's no fun. But hey, take some vitamin M, Motrin, and press on. I think even though I woke up frequently last night, I did, they're unloading me right now. I think I slept quite a bit, though I woke up frequently, which is good. I've been hydrating, eating normally, but there was a truck parked next to me that ran all night, which wasn't a big deal, but they have one of those messed up compressors that never turns off, so it's constantly filling air in their tank, and they have a relief valve. When it reaches the maximum, it spits. You may be familiar with that, but it did that all night long. Like every 2 minutes there was this psst, then it'd be quiet, and then psst, and I'm like, seriously, fix your truck or turn it off. I only say that because I'm annoyed and sick. Otherwise, it doesn't bother me. But it is annoying. Those ducks are going at it, whatever's in that water. I'm in Kentucky this time. I'm on the east side of Louisville, Kentucky. So once they get me unloaded, I could send in my empty call and see what I get next. But that's it for now. I'm tired of talking. My throat hurts. Talk to you later. Alright, I'm at my new shipper. I can't really show it. This is secret squirrel stuff here. This is the allowing me to use my secret clearance that I have in my former position in the Air Force. It'll be tarped, and you might be able to see it when it's tarped. Then you can guess as to what it is. I can't tell you where I'm picking up. It's in, let me give you some generals. It's in Indiana. And I'm going to deliver in Arkansas. That's as much as I could say. Can you believe that? That's it. Picking up somewhere in Indiana, delivering somewhere in Arkansas. I can't, there's something I have to do after I leave here. And that's about as much as I could say after that, too, so. Yeah, MI6 here. That's what this is, MI6. Maybe even 7. So I found a shot that I could take that's innocuous. It's a very well manicured group of trees outside of this facility. But I mean, not necessarily the tops, but the bottom. You know, it's all, the grass is all mowed. I mean, it's, I don't know if it's a piece of artwork, but it's about all I could show. This may be too much. I may have to serve time just for showing that. We shall see. This is secret squirrel stuff. Uh-oh. My side door's open. I opened it, but I thought I kind of partially closed it, but maybe the wind opened it. So I have to keep an eye on it, make sure they don't try to have me take their bags on top of onto an airline flight or anything. Yeah, what I don't know what you know. Doing secret stuff while sick. I don't know if that helps. I think today will be the worst of my illness. I don't know if you could even tell that I'm sick, other than me telling you that I do not feel well. But I could feel the fever all over my body. And it's a ton of fun loading, securing, possibly tarping, because I can't say whether I can neither confirm nor deny that I'm even doing anything on my truck here. But once I do whatever I'm supposed to do, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to feel too good afterwards. Yeah, that's about it. Now I can mess with my GPS and plan on how to get to Arkansas. I don't know where at in Arkansas. It's, you know, just the entire state of Arkansas. So I could take a lot of roads to get there. See, I want to say something, but it may be too much information. Needless to say that the road to get to this particular location does not, I mean, they do a really good job, because it does not appear to be a road that trucks should travel on for this type of facility. But apparently trucks make it in and out of here, because I made it in. The trick will be getting out. Not necessarily from the facility, but back down the road I came on. And I can't show you the road because that might allow people with Google Maps to find this place, and that's not authorized. So the sky, it's blue. I could talk about that. So there's some clouds in the sky, cirrus clouds, I believe those are. If you're into weather, I had some friends that are big time into weather. Yeah, it's sunny. Partially this dark spot over here, right there, my finger's too big, is a bug on my windshield. It is not an unidentified flying object. Alright, I gotta be careful, because if I show much more than this, I might have shown too much already. Oh well, back to whatever I'm not doing. Oh, it's dark. In an effort to wind up this video on such a sad note, I'm at a TA in Tennessee. And in my effort to enter the entrance of this particular fuel / rest stop, even though I never get fuel at a TA, it's at that time of night where I thought this would be a good spot to try to find parking. And it's very difficult, but I did end up on the end here. In my effort to get in the entrance, there was a truck that decided not to wait as I was coming in. So in order to avoid it and not block traffic, I had to turn sharper than normal. And I was looking in my mirror, and I was going to just kiss this curb. And I thought, it looks like it's going to make it. And I did. It's just that the lip of my rim caught the top of the curb. Just the rim. If it was the tire, it'd probably been okay. But I was only traveling like, 2 to 5 miles an hour. So, pulled in, found a spot, tried to back in, having difficulty. Then I noticed I have a light on my trailer that lets me know when tire pressures are low. And it started coming on, and I'm like, oh, that's odd. I know I'm trying to park here. Anyway, I found this spot at the end of a row. It actually works out perfectly because I decided to explore with my flashlight to see what was going on. And the rim on my trailer tire is bent. So I'm disappointed in myself. I had to put in a breakdown, send in the information as far as the tire size, and we'll see what happens. I'm not sure. I've put in other breakdowns before. It's on the outside, and I'm on the end of the row, and that tire is on the outside of the row. So if somebody's able to come to the truck and repair it on the trailer, great. I am at a TA, so I'm fully loaded with my secret squirrel stuff. I don't know if I have to travel around to the garage to get this repaired, I will lose my parking spot for the night. So, and I've only got an hour and 17 minutes left on my clock, so that means when I get out, most likely, I don't know how it works. I'll most likely have to rent a space because they have those spaces the reserve spots. And I don't want to pay for a parking spot. That's just contrary to human existence. But that's what happened. And stuff happens, I understand, but I don't. And then there was this lady truck driver. Maybe the gender doesn't matter, but I was trying to back into the spot and I thought I had lined up perfectly, and I was trying to back in, but I was a little too far to one side, and I was actually farther away from her truck than the other truck trying to back into the space, but she was not happy. Because she was flashing lights, honking horns, and I'm like, all right. So I stopped. I got out and looked. I had plenty of space on both sides at that point. So I got back in my truck and continued backing in. And I ended up just not even going for it. I had to pull out of that spot because it wasn't the way I lined up. It wasn't going to work. And now that I discovered this issue, I'm glad I ended up coming to the second spot that I'm in. So, but it was interesting while it was occurring, because I think she felt like I was going to hit her truck. I'm staring right at her truck, and I wasn't going to hit it, but she was, or I should say the driver was nervous. And I can understand. People get close to That's why you just got to park your truck and close your curtains and hopefully not worry about it. Because if somebody hits your truck, they're you can't sit there all night in your driver's seat, flashing lights at trucks, because you got to sleep. You can't always. I mean, I think you would make yourself sick with worry if you're worried about getting your truck hit by other vehicles. So anyway, I'm expecting a phone call at any minute now, and hopefully to tell me what to do. That's it. See what happens.